Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host Dr. Haider Shah, and on behalf of Calvas, I would like to welcome all of you to this webinar. Thank you very much for joining us. Today we have another very interesting topic, and I'm really honored to welcome and introduce our distinguished guest speaker who is going to talk about blockchain, a modern approach. What is blockchain? What are the modern approaches? What are the benefits of blockchain technology? Really very interesting topic, and I'm sure in this session you are going to learn new things, so you will get the best insights, the right guidance and suggestion about all these things, as we have an expert with us in this session. So stay tuned, because an amazing stuff are coming ahead in this session. So before we start, I would like to thank Calvas for arranging such enlightenment sessions, for their support and providing such a wonderful platform. The aim of the Calvas is to give you the opportunity to connect and interact with world-renowned speakers, academic leaders, teachers, authors, researchers, experts, professionals, and businessmen, to learn from their experiences, recommendations, suggestions, and tips, which will create an impact and will enable you to learn and develop yourself in order to grow and transform individually, as well as to contribute to the world in positive way. As our slogan is come, learn, and share knowledge. So today we have another amazing person as a guest, who is a multi-dynamic person, highly capable and always perform multitask simultaneously, an internationally known speaker with vast experience in various fields and from one of the leading institutions. She is a great human being. She always continuously contributing to the field and to the world in different positive ways. So let me introduce her formally. She is an assistant professor on Faculty of Economics, Business and Tourism Split, Croatia, International Internship University IIU board member, and professor mentor in High VET School, holding a master degree in economics and master degree in mechanical engineering. They deserves a honorary doctorate in human rights, social rights, entrepreneurship, and holds PhD in statistics and finishing doctorate in informatics, having a diploma in computer informatics, STEM expert, computer science expert, information system manager, and designer of ERP infosystem, advisor in National Agency for Education and Training, active council member of Croatia Society for Operations Research and the Association of Accountant and Financial Professional, very active educator for teachers and professor at the Center of Excellence, teacher for teacher, certified accountant and certified ISO internal auditor, founder and coordinator of many national and global projects. Honorary works for the International Internship University, the world's first virtual university, where she is board member, country director of Croatia, administrative core team, and SDG board member of IIU, working on many global projects and organizing events on global level with great IIU team. As also honorary works in many government and NGOs organization as global peace ambassador, SDG ambassador, T4 educator ambassador, international advisor, country director, country coordinator, professional, and honorary member, global community leader, dynamic educationist, global ambassador, etc. Moreover to that, write scientific articles in domestic and international journals, more than 100, and works reviews of international authors, author and co-author of many university and high school books and handbooks, writes articles in newspaper, magazine, medias, makes digital material and books for cross-curriculum topics, and makes column for evaluation for specialized education publishing houses and video lectures for education and training. Moreover to that, on national and global level, organize workshops for gift students and students with special educational needs, trains, educates, and involve them in competition and events, empowering them and providing that they are in excellent in many fields. Social activists on global and national level organize numerous humanitarian and volunteer action all around the world. Humanity at work, Save Africa, and more, promoting child's sense of self-worth, their ability to determine their own choices, and their right to influence social change for themselves and others, achieving more peaceful, prosperous world essential for the achievement of sustainable development. In addition to that, she works on women empowerment, women entrepreneurship as a member of Women's Entrepreneur Council (WIU) for Croatia. As a multitasking global educationist for the work, she won each year many awards, recognitions, diplomas, certificates, medals for national and international achievements. Croatia's Best Teacher Award, International Women Award, Croatia Public Award, International STEM Award, Best Women Researcher, Global Statistic Award, the International Educationers Award, Innovative Educator Award, and many more achievements in various fields. One of the most great global educator who inspired the world and deserved a place in a golden books. Many recognition for humanitarian and volunteer action, and works with students with special needs and gift students. Specialized fields, statistics, mathematics, informatics, ecology, STEM, economy, business, tourism, entrepreneurship, accounting, human rights, etc. Last but not the least, she is a wonderful international speaker, professor, trainer, educator, researcher, reviewer, moderator, motivator, project manager, social worker, and above everything, she is a great human being. So please help me in welcoming our guest, Professor Dr. Nada Ratković. Welcome to the Calvas platform, and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Greetings from Croatia. I'm really honored and grateful to you, Dr. Haider, for giving me this opportunity and to be a speaker and your guest today in this great international webinar.
Thank you very
Today,
much. It's indeed a pleasure for us. Yes, please, please.
Today, my topic is blockchain, a new modern approach. What will I speak? What will I present? I will show now. So, once again, welcome all you dignified participants here on this great platform. So, again, I'm Nada Ratković, professor, doctor from Croatia. I work on the Faculty of Economics, Business and Tourism Split, and I'm a board member of International Internship University. And today, I will present the work of International Internship University. International Internship University, IIU, is the first biggest virtual university on all around the globe. Look here. Here is the founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit. Mr. Piyush Pandit is a founder of this great virtual university. His mission and vision is lifelong learning. The faculty has many core values. As we said, for us professors, for all educators, everybody have the core values. So IIU has the core values, many free courses, and what is specific for this university? We need to bring learning to educators. So IIU is bringing a learner to you, students and educators. IIU is accredited by the World Education Organization and International Organization Accreditation and has and offer many courses. And what is the vision of the founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit? He's really an inspiration. He's really a role model. He works 24 through 7 to make these free courses available to all students around the world. So, like I said, you can get many certificates, you can get many diplomas, graduate, postgraduate, and honorary doctorate. What it means, honorary doctorate? You can write a research paper because many educators today don't have time to go to make the education. And here, IAU is offering you a honorary doctorate. Now on 13 March is a big convocation in New Delhi. And also in the year there will be more than one. Every year, there are 5 convocations for the honorary doctorate. IIU has he is present. I said on the whole 6 continents and in whole countries, 195 countries, and as I said, offer and had more than 10,000 certificates. And what is very interesting now for IIU? IIU has 4 big councils: International Internship Women Council wants to empower all women, so women, students, educators, be free, and you can apply and be a part of this big council. International Students Development Council and International Youth Development Council also are educationist global. So you can see here many global education, many summits, many conferences, and many awards. If you are a great educator, you must be also rewarded for your work. When you get a recognition, it is a motivation for you. It gives you a strength to work more. So IIU knows that. Events, global volunteer actions, sustainable courses. Today, all our education and everything what we do must be sustainability. And as I said, co-founder Mr. Piyush Pandit is working every day on that to offer the students all around the world all this. You know, why global volunteer? Today it is very necessary. You must be educated, but also you must have one value called social activist, volunteering, and helping the people. How can I be today happy in Croatia if I know that there are many my colleagues around the world who are not happy and who cannot bring education to his students, like many rural non-development parts of the country. That we will talk a little bit later about that things. So one thing can help many peoples, like giving warm blankets, like giving a food, like giving something, because there are many people who can help other people to have a big smile. Also, publishing a research paper, we have a big international journal of scientific research, technology, innovation in multidisciplinary studies. More than 55 fields where you can get your research paper. So, what is education? Education for all of us here and around the world is the most powerful weapon. Today, if we are not educated, we cannot exist in this world, in this kind of world like this. So we want that positive changes everywhere, in every classroom, in every town, every city, and everywhere. So today I will start my presentation with positive emotions. So today is a Sunday in my country, a sunshine day, beautiful day, and we must take care about our health. So well-being is very important. If we can't make a balance between our mind, our body, brain, it is not good, because today all of us are sitting whole day. We are working whole day. We are by our laptop, by our computer. We are not eating good, and we are not taking care about ourselves. Nothing is today important like health. So we must be educated, education, but we must take care about our health and our well-being. So the challenges are still all around us with the pandemic. In my country, situation is not good. We have a big number of positive people, and it is higher every day. So we have the number bigger than when the COVID started, but we are still going to our job. We are still in the classroom, and we didn't go on the virtual learning. So that it but what can I say about this pandemic? We learn many things in this time. We learn a lot of things, especially professors who were not digital educated. Today, we can say that they learn a lot and they can follow the growing of technology. I will say, yes, we are now virtual, and we had during and many countries still have virtual classes, but for me, there is no there is no. I think that the best class is when you are with your students face to face. So then you can feel, you can know, you know what they learned. Did you understand you? One look is really important from the eyes of your student. But we today all are on many platforms. Today are many organizations, and I can say massive open courses online today. As we said, you can finish your study, you can make your doctorate, and you can make everything online. That are the benefits of technology. That are the benefits of technology today. But if we talk about the side of humanic and our feelings, then we can say that we teachers really feel our students in the classroom. But I can say flipping classroom is also an excellent way to learn today. So many lessons from pandemic we have. As I said, now we have many new programs, we have many teacher academies, and we make our development and your development and your digital competencies, and we brush your skills in this pandemic. And really, we have that irreversible scenario. What it means? It means authentic learning, or well, as I said before, we must put in our teaching this well-being. This well-being, and if we talk about the sustainability, as I said, all 17 SDGs, no poverty, well-being, education, SDG for education, all SDGs must be correlated in our classroom and in our life. And the cooperation, uh, what we see on this platform today, it is very easy to make a contact with great educators, with great professors, because we met each other online. We if there was no corona, we will never met. We will maybe be on 2 3 colleges, but today we have opportunity to meet many great educators, to be in every college in every part of the world. So that is 21st century. That are the skills what we have must have in 21st century. If we are not innovative, if we are not a critical thinker, if I don't know about media literacy, if I'm not media literated, eco literated, digital literated, if I'm not a good communicator, collaborator, how can I teach my students? So we first must be multidisciplinary to learn you students, and then we can say that we are successful. Yes, critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, communication. That is the 4C. If I'm not critical thinker, creative, innovative, collaborate, if I don't know to communicate, there will be no skills, and you will not get that skills, as I said. Here you see this circle. Many today informations, many information. So how to recognize the informations, what are true or not true? We must be technical proficiency, what it means. Today, if I want to go online, I must know the technique. I must know how it is how to go on the StreamYard, how to go on Zoom or any platform. And the most important thing is to protect our data, uh, digital protection, because all of us are on many platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and once you put a picture, information, you think that you deleted, but that is never deleted. It is always you have assigned. You have assigned, and that is always on the always everybody can find that. Teachers and trainers for futures. I think that we must be teachers and trainers for future. What is a professor? What is a trainer for 2022? What we must have? Uh, we must provide access to the resource, so we are the first there. Then we must participate in networks. What it means? We must live learning. Every day we learn. If we don't educate it, we cannot be a professor, an innovative professor, and a trainer for the future. Many Here we have teachers were not offered professional development during the pandemic. I think that all provide. Here is a little percent of them who didn't provide or not provide. One survey I make in my country for this, because it is very interesting how to continue your education. And what is the strategy? What you must focus? Ensure the continent of the academic learning of students. Yes. But at the beginning, I said support students at risk of violence at home. All these things we are doing. We must ensure well-being of students, teachers, social development, support parents, make assessments, make many lectures. And this is also important, because we don't know what is happening in the family, at home of our students. Support students at risk of violence at home. Today, no one can't be violent, so we must take care about that. Here is this again, the 3Rs leadership. We are when somebody asks you, professor, educator, are you a leader? Somebody will say, no, I'm not a leader. Leader is a manager. No, we are all leaders. We are all leaders of our education. So that is the correct answer, that you are a leader. And you, entrepreneur. I have a subject also, entrepreneurship. I teach my students entrepreneurship. I teach them how to make a business plan, how to make a marketing plan, and all. Uh, you can make a correlation between entrepreneurs and entrepreneur and a professor. How? Because marketing plan is your curriculum. Everything is correlated today. Problem solving, everywhere problem solving. Intelligence, team working is necessary. Teamwork makes every dream a great work. Now, before I start talking about the high technology, I want to set a few things about the summer model, because all the digital tools, all new tools, all platforms, all we make during this pandemic is a summer model. We start from the Bloom's taxonomy, everything. And also, you will see this high-end technology are starting from the Bloom, the active verbs. What it means: redefinition, modification, augmentation, substitution. Every of these letters have a big meaning. And then we talk about uh, low, low order thinking skills and high order thinking skills. How can we? First, we must remember something. Then, after remembering, it is understanding. We must understand it, then we will apply it. After applying is going analyzing. After analyzing is evaluating. You see, the process to get a grade is evaluating, and then we create something. So these verbs are necessary in every lecture, in every workshop. In if we talk about if we talk about teaching or practice, everywhere we must start with this Bloom's digital taxonomy and go from the lots to the hots in every lecture and workshop. And then we come to this I pedagogy wheel. You see, in the middle of this wheel are our active verbs: create, remember, apply, all I said. Then we can go after that. We are trying to make them, apply them. Where? So if you are a singer, you will use for the singing, for the playing. If you are if you are an engineer, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, you will use verbs for that. And here around are the tools. Today we have many free softwares. And also, what was good in this pandemic, because the houses were offering us the free using of many of these digital tools. So for infographics, for posters, for everything you do, you need we had a big this digital tools. And all things are today, we today are in the fourth industrial revolution. STEM, science, technology, math. That is technology, that are that capacities we must develop. And this fourth industrial revolution brings us many change, many change in the higher education. What we must develop today, what we use today, what kind of capacity, and what is the disruptions to our society. That emerging, we can call emerging technologies in the active and project-based settings. So you see here, be creative, think big, think different, and think on that way. I find this from few surveys, and already many of us know that. But I like to repeat that. What we have in this fourth industrial revolution, cell phones, digital presence, 80% of digital presence. I can say that it is today more than 80%. 10% of reading glasses for the internet. How many population use the smartphone? How is the which is the internet traffic? How many of the population have the access? Yes, we know that many populations still don't have access, and that was our big problem, and I can say the biggest problem in this COVID time. If I talk about my institution, we buy the mobiles. We gave the students who don't have laptop, we gave them the laptop. We help with the technology. In my country, the ministry gives many grants to the students and help, and also every professor get a new laptop in this time of pandemic. I can say for my I need a new again because my is finished. When you work a lot on that, on everything, 2 years is enough to change and buy a new laptop. So, what are the challenges and advantages? We can say blockchain, machine learning, artificial intelligence today, that are the key drivers, and 47% of learning management tools are in this kind of use. That is a e-learning industry. Uh, you know that for the high end technology there there are many money given all around the world for this for to achieve this technology. What is specific in my country and in Europe? If you We go on the mobilities. We have mobilities, and we get from European Union grants for students and professors. And if you can't learn something in your country, and if you find that you can go, like an example, you could go to Portugal, you can go to Spain, to Germany. You can choose a country where you will learn that. This year, I mean last year, I was in Portugal. I was in Portugal 32 days. I didn't spend no Croatia kuna there, or no euro, because we get for our accommodation, for our food, and also we have for money for our needs. And that is same with the students, and that is great. So many students also go on the mobilities to write the finished work, for the postgraduate work, for the graduate work, and also listen lessons. And the student can go 1 year, 3 months, 6 months, and that is great in Europe for the students, and big affairs for them. So in this pandemic, we know that everything drastically changed. And we say here, I found this data that 86% of educators say that technology should be a core part of education. Not should be, it is. But I will say it is not good in every part to use technology. Somebody will say gamification. Yes, but you must know how much gamification in your class. How much will you use? Because some students like that, some don't like that, and yes, we today the motivation, and you must be very interested for your student, because we have that generations, and our generations today are really different, and they are technology generations. I will say here what International Internship University, who I present today, are making a big step towards others. Have blockchain AI courses to the learner, and many others like data. You can learn data science, you can learn machine learning, Python, deep learning, many language processing. And as I said, I will show a little later, you have basic, you have professional, and you have advanced courses, and they are really not too much expensive. And today you really need that. Here is the blockchain technology, and we have a learning lab. All this in the learning lab, and all this technology are in correlation with the SDG, and that is very important, because everything today must be sustainability. And also we can transform all that achievements in SDG. So what exactly is blockchain? When somebody asks you what is blockchain, what will you tell them? What is the first association on the blockchain? Many, somebody will tell that is something new. But if we go through the history, and we will see that 1991, I apologize, 1991, we have two researchers, Stewart and Scott, who talked about this and who want this technology. In January 2009, we had the first application, we had the first Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is an example, and the first example of the blockchain. And you see here, according to Melanie Swain, author of the blockchain, Blueprint for a New Economy, the definition is that it is information technology and much more. It is a trust network. We will see what it means. It is a trust network, and why the name blockchain. You see, that is a chain of the blocks, and the digital information, the block is stored in the chain. You have many chains. So here is a little cartoon. Where should we focus this year? It will change everything. Everybody is talking about that. What is the potential applications of the endless? We don't want to be left. What exactly is blockchain, and what is also artificial intelligence? So we must know first the definitions, and what are the benefits, what are the disadvantages, and how and where are this technology applying. Like I said today, Russia is really on the first place on this high technology, but also many European countries and Indonesia. All around the world, the scientifics are going and working rapidly on this robotics, on the machines, and all of this technology. We must know that a blockchain is how blockchain works, why it is important, and as I said, benefits and disadvantages. What is a blockchain? It's right. We have many, many definitions. I will go through some of them and you will say, why Nada is repeating that? So you will understand it better because many, many authors gave a different definition of the blockchain. Blockchain is a digital public ledger that records online transactions. When you hear the word online transactions, what is your first association? Online transaction. I will set money because all of us are going to are making are paying today online. We have online transactions, and that is the first example of blockchain. Cryptocurrency, that is the bit, crypto values. A blockchain is similar to a black ledger, but open and accessible to everyone who is supporting him. Again, a digitized, decentralized public ledger of all transactions. Again, a transactions grows as completed blocks. We said one block and another block, and we make many, many blocks. Each one is connected. If we talk about a network, that is a network which is connected, and you can download it automatically. Here again, originally developed as the accounting method for the virtual currency Bitcoin blockchain technology. Used to verify transactions. How to verify that transactions? We will see how to do that. A block is a current part of blockchain with records some of the recent transactions. Every block contains a hash of the previous block. Do you think women's today? I have also a blockchain, little chain around here my neck, and the woman, this is a most beautiful chain than we wear and more interesting wear. How can we complete the information and how are they addressed and where are the right balances from the blocks and how they are generated? How can we generate this blockchain? So blockchain is really important. Why it is important? You today are taking care about your account, financial account. A blockchain today gives you that opportunity to do that, to manage your account, and to make that transaction, financial transactions, and also protect you from the hackers. Today, many will you will hear the hackers took my access, have my access to my account, and today, if there is no blockchain, there will be more and more hackers, and your account will not be sure. Here, so I said all these examples are the examples from the financial institutions, and the yes, the in this technology you need engineer, you need professionals to make, but for the theory, if you don't have a good economics, a good somebody who knows about the business, you cannot make this technology high. So very important and big correlation between economy and technology. So every platform, when you make every platform, how can a digital engineer make a platform about economy if he is not supported by a economic? That is an example with blockchain. You must know how are you doing transactions, how the transactions work. And the example is international transactions. and that international transactions takes few days to complete. Like example, today I want to send money to Pakistan by my account, but today you will not get it at the same day. Today is Sunday in my country, and the system don't work. Tomorrow it will be noted, and at Tuesday you will get that money. So, yes, it looks slowly, but it can't be faster. It can't be faster of that. Here again, how does blockchain work? So here we have the main steps. I put the main steps here. So, and this is for me the best definition of a blockchain. Blockchain uses a peer-to-peer network of computers to validate transactions. It allows user to make and verify transactions easily without uh, without needing a authority. And how it is working, how it take place. First, once you make a transaction online, each and every detail related with the transaction, the date, time, amount, everything is stored in the block. So today I make a payment, and this payment date, time, and my amount is stored in the block. Then this information is crypted. So it is going stored, crypted. That is what I said, the Bloom's taxonomy at the beginning. All the active verbs are using here. This is a remembering process. You see, storing is remembering and understanding. That is also here, and when you work with this blockchain. Then it is scripted and stored as a string of number and letters. You have number and letters. Each transaction is entered in the order they occurred. So there is a order. If there is a no order, how could it work? Then each hash generated not only the transactions but the hash. The fourth is the modes inspect the hash to validate the transaction, and once of a majority of nodes approve it, it is written into block. Now is the process of writing. So you see, storing, crypting, occurring, validating, and then writing. And each block refers to previous block and forms a chain. Then you have a chain. Here we have it on the photo. The picture tells more than 100 words. So, how does a blockchain work? A step by the step. This is a transaction which I was talking before. So, a user, we go to took some amounts from the account. A user requests for a transaction. Then a block is presenting the transaction. It is occurred. The block is broadcasted to all the node of the networks. All the nodes validate the block and the transaction. The block is added to the chain, and the transaction is verified and executed. So you see, before I describe a process, and now this is the best example to understand how the blocks are making and for which we are using them. Here are our bitcoins. So I think that today many people around the world are investing in bitcoins. Before they were investing in gold, but today they are investing in bitcoins. What again? I come to this. What is blockchain? I come again. What is blockchain? Now I describe all, and let's see what is this. The blocks are added through. So how we add the blocks? Cryptography, ensuring the remain middle proof. So these transactions are immutable, meaning they cannot be deleted. What we said before. That is the same like the datas or the informations or the photos what we posted on the social medias. That cannot be deleted. So, however, the blockchain is considered, maybe someone said, a problem, but he is really creating a storage and synchronizations. Uh, Here I put this because blockchain is important for the cyber criminal. I said it before, for the hackers, because our transactions, when we make transactions, they are all a record, and the bank and payment had storage all of these transactions, and that is good for the protecting for the cyber criminals. You see how the block reached, how it write. This is the system of informatic writing for the blocks. You see, successfully sealed new block. And our great programmers during the world are making these great programs for the blockchains. And today it is a really good paid job. Today you can finish to electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, or informatics. You can work, like example, I'm in a bank, and programming and making this is a really, really good paid job today. Okay, the main reason for the cryptocurrency and blockchain revolution, all of this we said for the banks, we said for the financial institutions, but it is also good for the markets. And today many companies are not many companies, I can say all companies are working on this principle. What is the potential of blockchain technology? Today, blockchain has a crucial role in the technology, and everybody wants to learn it. But first you must put the question why you want to learn that. Is it important for you? Is it something that you are interested? Do you want to develop the interests for this topic, and would you like to today or tomorrow work on this kind of job? Because this technology has a big potential, and this potential is still not fully investigated, and it is working today rapidly, and I can say it is growing every day. What makes it powerful? What makes it powerful? The answer is that we answered this. We said that the powerful is that it is very it is giving you a opportunity of a key of secure. So, what are the benefits of blockchain and what are the disadvantages of blockchain technology? We said secure data. transparency, and easy to trace. That are the benefits. What are the disadvantages? Affects the entire process and difficult to understand. We will go now little short through all of these benefits and disadvantages. So secure data. Blockchain, as I said, is really better than some of before traditional methods for making transactions and for finance and for the banking, and it is a really great technology for a solution to secure data. Transparency, what it means transparency? Because when the data are shared with this technology, it is completed. It is completed when you make it. You will be sure that you will, if we talk about that, that you will have a control and access on all the work done. Easy to trace. What it means? That is also I recommend before. You can prevent from the manipulations. Uh, to make a kind of manipulation, you really need to be a great professional for this, and you must know many various networks to be there, and but you can easily trace your is as they said your journey through the networks. Disadvantages affects the entire process. Yes, the effects of the entire process is that blockchain technology is really a single data, and it can be completed. If you want, you need a single data. We can do it with single data to make something, or you can use a big data. That is the same like with when you are making some kind of research, and you know that for our research, if we are making something not very important, then the data are not it is not important to have many data to have correct data, but if you make a big research, you need a real data, and we know all that that is a problem today for every research to find data, to find correct and many data, and I can say relata data. Uh, what is also a disadvantage? It is difficult to understand. That is what I said before. Are you really interested in this topic? If you are, you really need to learn. It is not complicated, but uh, behind your economic knowledge or like example your knowledge, you need to have informatic knowledge, and you need to have many other competences and many other skills to take care to do and to work with this technology. But today nothing you can learn everything. Everything is I can said in front of you. It's only your interests and your motivation, what you really want to know and what you really want to do. So someone really cannot can't maybe it will be for someone harder to understand how the blockchain works and how it is difficult to explain somebody who is not familiar with technology. But it also depends about your professor or somebody who will teach you about and educated you about this topic and how to make a virtual transactions. What are the practical use? We said so: insurance, financial institutions, real estate, construction, healthcare, education, academics, and many more. You see, many fields where is the practical use of blockchain. You can do that, you can update that, you can manage that, you can track, and you can secure all that in the blockchain technology. Uh, Here, this is something also very interested at blockchain. We have a system and we have a forks. Like example, uh, it is 6 blocks in the blockchain. So here I put even your wallet contain your wallet. Oh, I don't know. Our wallet is always a problem, but we will say now that we have money in our wallet. So even your wallet contain X amount of coin is only on the mutual consensus. Yes, somebody said, Bitcoin, I never see how it looks, what it is. It is only a mutual transaction. But it is an our today reality. It is a point what it is a chain and it gives a point and we call that fork. So we have hard fork and we have soft fork. What is hard fork? Hard fork, we can say that is for these hard forks we need a, a new software, a new software to make the blocks like Bitcoin Cash. You know, the softwares are making also and the other wallets and the other money, but that money we can have in our hand. But this Bitcoin Cash we don't have in our hands. What about the soft fork? That is called pay via scripta hash. And that are the valid blocks. This is a little complicated and this is great for researching. Now I'm doing this research about the forks because I'm really interested in this part. Because when I start with this technology, with learning, with doing, and that, I also find many things that I didn't understand. So, if you don't understand something, you must continue exploring and finding solutions, finding problems, and that's the only way how you can learn something. So, these forks, I'm still researching and I'm really on a good way for this forks. So, can't live with them, can't live without them. That is when we talk about these forks. Like example, a group of devs can decide on how many confirmations a coin needs with sending. Yes, these forks are with all about the Bitcoin. And that is, as I said today, really on the top place for your investigations. And many today all around the world are investing in Bitcoins. Uh, Here I come to International Internship University. I want to say which kind of courses did they have. All are certified courses, and we have basic, professional, and advanced. What is here the difference? The difference is only in the price. So, and in the duration. The basic course is the fee, you see, the fee is $10. They are really not high fees. And the course is 1 month. Professional is 2 months and the price is $20. And advanced course is 3 months, and the cost is $30. This is a LMS system, and you can go through, I can say, five models, and after every model you get a certificate. When you finish the first, you can go to the other model, and this is all online, and really I can say it is a very interested. And today you have this certificates, and you have this for your CV, for your job, and maybe really somebody is interested in this part and wants to do this in his life like a professional work. Uh, I will stop here with blockchain. Professor, did I talk a lot? What's the time? Do we have time, or I will go a little faster through this part?
Uh, Prophet, it depends on you. Carry on, please. We have time. No problem at all. Please carry
Okay,
on.
I see that I talk 1 hour.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Listen,
Thank you.
what will I say? I will say, how can we talk about blockchain if we don't mention artificial intelligence? AI. I will go a little faster through this part, but I want you to know, because this is something very special, and this is something you see, you use, but you don't know that that is a kind of AI. Really, that stimulation of human intelligence in machines. We have that reactive machines, limited memory, theory, mind, and self awareness. And why it is good? It is good for it can recognize our speech, for the problem solving, learning, and planning, and really assimilates a human cognition. What it means? Yes, this is all the mimics, like we our actions, but you must know that always is a person, and always exists somebody who is monitoring and taking this. I will again set the Bloom's taxonomy. This makes a human be. This makes a human be, and always there will be always a job for the professors who are making this, who are investigating this, and who is implementing this and doing on this artificial intelligence. Today, very popular, like doing in all fields. It is used. I can say all fields, in production, in transport, in education, in medical, everywhere. So I will take say here. Somebody will say, what that AI and artificial intelligence is really big, progressing, but today it is progressing towards the SDGs. What it means? It means I will say, there is a big data, and every year they are open many they open this base for the projects, for your projects. And when you once complete a project, when you make a project and put it in the base, you can use this database, and that is great for you, for your researching, for because you can read, you can see all the projects put in this repository. What are the benefits of AI for you, for the students? I can set a big benefits. I will go through some examples in education. In education, first example is personalization. That is the biggest trend in education. What it means? That means that there are solutions, many solutions that you can analyze. Like example, you can adapt your knowledge, you can speed your learning, you can achieve the goals, and that is in this part of personalized life experience. Email spams. We are witnesses of this email spams. How the spam filter and how it works. This is an example of AI. We know that we have responded many these messages every day. There is a great collaboration tool called Slack, and it is great for the business. For the business, you can use it for your teams, for the collaboration and communication. Today, the experts of AI are really using this Slack. Why? Because it is great it is great to you to analyze the data you collect. You know that we have many programs, but today Slack is on the first place for analyzing these data and collecting. Also, the games gamification. The gamification is an example of AI. All the games today are powered by AI. Online ads and chatbots. What are that online ads and chatbots? Today, the professionals are using these chatbots. And if you go through the Facebook or if you go through the internet, you will see the professional houses and on the universities you have these chatbots, and today really you can here you can get a big amount of money working on this chatbots. Here I want to set virtual and project educator activities. So all today is STEM. In Europe, we have these opportunities every year. We have these activities, the STEM discovery campaign. Every year we have a new topic, and this is a great example for AI. I have here one project what I make with my students, and how we create how we do what we do to improve our knowledge on AI and on this high technologies. We make a project called Innovation Smart Village Design. What is that? That will be, in my country, and I can say where I live in Sinj, in Split Dalmatia County, around my city. We have many villages, and the idea was the students they want like you have a smart city, we want to have a smart village. So in this smart village, it will be really a new project. And what areas will we do? We will here put all areas of 17 SDGs. And we will, what is the aim is to help micro and small entrepreneurs, family farms, craftsmen, and the farmers. You see, all the fields, renewable energy, sustainable mobility, bio and circular economy, social innovation, digitization. What it means, digitization? This is an example I said of AI. We will increase the number of people living there. We will give them the job opportunities, improve their living conditions, and many other things. And it is important to improve the quality of standard of living. And we make a hypothesis. We make also a hypothesis. We make before we start doing this. We put a hypothesis. Like we make a real research for this project. And you will see what are our conclusions. So that is, we want to improve the human life, the number of people living in this area. We want to increase employment opportunities to income development, their infrastructure. And the last is that there is a statistically significant association between living in rural areas or in big cities. You know what is for my students very good? For my students is really good because uh, as Professor Doctor said at the beginning, I'm a mechanical engineer. I also finished economy, business, tourism. I'm an informatic manager. So for my students is great because I have a knowledge in many fields, and then when you can make a correlation, then I know, and I can you can see what I can make with my students. So all dignified personalities, educators, great educators who are listening us today, educating, life learning, investing in yourself is the biggest investment. We are talking about the bitcoins, but what is your knowledge is your biggest thing you have, and I always tell to my students that because if you have the knowledge, you will have also and money. So this survey we make in my part on 941 respondents, and they had between 24 and 45 years. There were many questions that we put to them: education, employment, and from these questions we get our conclusion. We see, are these people interested for this smart village? What kind of correlation we get? What was the standard deviation? What was the mean? So all these questions we analyze, mean, mode, the standard deviation, and get the conclusion. What is the satisfaction of the respondents who are living here in this settlement? You see, they are mostly satisfied. And what are our results? We get the conclusion that solving this essential hardships of rural livelihood related to economic issues such as lack for job opportunities, limited profession selection possibilities, and lower income compared to the urban areas, and all our goals can be set through this. This year we continue working on our project, which we called help small business, uh, and we change the name of the project, and it will not call help small business. It will call help big business, because if we can do it for the small business, we can do it for the big business. And what we make a application, a user friendly application, which can be available on the all smart devices, and it is too it helps our business ventures to provide customers with full complete IT support. So here is our application. It works like others. When you press the go button, the space is opening. You can log in and you can make a registration. This you see, we are in our rural parts. We will make many investments in the food, in the healthy food, in the healthy vegetable, and the healthy fruits, and our customers will get it. So our country is a big tourist country, and uh, it is today many tourists comes in the rural parts. We know that they are finding a place, a very silent place, and our smart village is a silent place. And if we want if we want to attract our tourists, we also must have this application that they can get everything just in time when they want. And if they want today this healthy food, they will get the healthy food from the nearest place behind us, and they can consume that. That is why we make this application. You see, we have many family who are today making a business with with this kind, like vegetables, fruits, and this healthy food. So this is our app. Maybe one time we can do this and try this. So I want here to say that International Internship University have many global teacher training programs. It is something. It is new. The second training is over. Now is going the third. We have for the leaders. We have great GTTP, and also now it still didn't start mentor development program. You want to become a mentor. What it means, a mentor? You can become a mentor in, I said, in many fields. In fields you are interested, so you can become a mentor also for artificial intelligence, for blockchain, for anything you are interested. Europe, I will. What is now in my Europe? In my Europe, we are talking about a beautiful, sustainable future together. You see, we have many. We have a big education platform called e-twinning for the projects, and here the top every year is a new topic. Last year was media disinformation, and this is a topic for 2022. What we do here, we here make projects with other European countries, students and professors, and it is really great for our education. So you can make any digital project, you can make any sustainable SDG project, whatever you want, whatever you think that it is good for your future. I started anew. I have 6 partners from 6 different European programs, and we will see what is our sustainable future, what our students think about the sustainable future. So we must empower our students to take action. How? They must learn about action first, learn through action, and then learning from action. That is something very important. We always must have a introduction. Then we have a main part. Then we have something that we call the conclusion. What is our conclusion? In new normal, we know what happened and what are the teachers and trainers for the future. So, what will be my conclusion today? The general conclusion is yes, we have robotics, machines, and blockchains, and they are already a part of our life. And that is really our reality. If we want to say to us that it is our reality, and if we accept that, we will have not, we will don't have problems. We will not have problems. And robots are used, as I said before, they are personal assistants, but they can't work without us. And here we always have a place to learn, to grow, and to make something new. So, thank you for your attention today, and I hope that we will continue to learn and grow together.
Thank you very much, Prof, for such a superb session. It was a very learning session with you and heavily loaded slides. The content was so powerful, and the way you were explaining in a very calm way, in a very interesting, and you keep on making our curiosity about the different thing. And I love the way you started it right from the critical thinking, that what are the four C's and what are the 21st century skills we required, and the role of digitalization. And then you came to the blockchain and you defined it from the start, which was very nice. And it was just like the for the beginner, you define it in a very wonderful way, and then you describe the advantages, disadvantages, and the question which we have received already regarding the privacy and the fraudulent activities. You have already explained that kind of aspect as well. So really interesting. And then I love the part of artificial intelligence you included it, because we cannot discuss the blockchain without the artificial intelligence, because it and the deep machine learning related things, which was very good thing. And I love the way you have made the slides. It was so nice, so apparent, and so loaded. Thank you very much
Mhm.
for indeed a great presentation, Prof. We have few questions. If you allow me, can we start with the first one?
Okay.
Yes, please. The first question is they want your opinion that, Prof, how can blockchain technology be used to improve e-government services? Yes, your opinion on that, please.
How to improve the government service? Yes, it can be used. I said for many. You can make the contracts using the blockchain for the government on the same way as like for the education. Maybe now you can there must be made a program for the government, because maybe don't work the government don't works like a bank, but I'm sure it can make a program to for their necessities, what they need. So what the government need for from the blockchain, what they really want from them, for what kind of job, for what kind of business, for contracts, for I don't know, because for paying, if they want for paying, that for paying it is easy to make.
Very nicely said, Prof. Thank you very much for such elaborative answer. Prof, we have another very interesting question. They want to ask about the accounting and auditing. They want to ask that what are the prospects for blockchain in accounting and auditing? Because that would be a very interesting part, that how the editors, the auditors, well, actually look into the transaction and make the transaction transparent and accountable as well. So your opinion on that, please.
How to find the brochures, you mean, or for the or the steps how to make that? Is that
Yeah,
the
the steps,
question?
Prof. The steps.
Uh-huh. The brochures, how to, this question, every uh, for the teaching, you will not go further this because this is something like I said, we have free softwares or we have softwares with paying, so for make if you want to make a transaction, the steps because your bank give you the steps. But if you are a programmer, then you will make your program for this, so uh, I can't give a brochure with the steps to make a program. Did you understand what I said?
Yeah, yeah, Prof. Definitely,
Because
definitely.
because the people who are making the programs, they are making the programs, and that programs is not free. If we talk about the blockchain, you can if I said a module introduction, I can't get that model because I didn't, if I don't make that model, because if I don't it is protecting, everybody's had that wants to protect his license, so
Yes.
maybe this question is for another topic to go. Let's
True.
make a program for for money transaction. Let's learn a
Yes.
program. That is a workshop.
True, true. Very nicely said. And one last question, Prof, and that's very important, and you have described it in your presentation as well. But they want to ask regarding the further, if you could explain that, Prof, how do you see the issue of privacy in blockchain technologies? Yes, please.
How do I see the privacy?
Yeah, because the customers, the people who will be doing transaction, will it be visible, or people can hack it, or what about their
you know
privacy?
you know
Yes,
uh you know uh we can't say 100%, but I'm sure that maybe 90% it is you can protect your account, but technology, as I said, that technology is rapidly growing. The blockchain protecting system also is rapidly growing, but there is nothing today that can we say 100%. Hackers are really very good educated. We can say they are really lumens. So uh, it is really hard. We can't say it is 100%. You can protect your account.
yeah,
And it is
excellent
again
answer.
it is again about the logins, and we also make big mistakes. We are very curious about many things, and you see how many times we click when we are searching something we want to find. We click on something, and then we get many ads, and that ads are also virus, and that ads gave the way to the hackers also. So, how to make a secure transaction? We can't. We can say we must. We must. I can say we do that, but
Yes,
uh, we can pray the God to say that nobody will hack us.
yeah, superb answer. Yes, we cannot guarantee 100%,
No, we
but
can't. We can't.
yes,
No,
yeah,
there is nobody can guarantee
yeah,
that,
true,
because you
true, true,
see, uh, the White House, the Facebook, the banks,
true.
there are the armies, United Nations. I don't know everything what the hacker wants to hack, the way he finds the
Yes,
way. And there
yeah,
is no
true.
blockchain and the AI or nothing that can stop him, because. Uh, it is like with this virus. We are
Yes.
fighting against this virus. The
Mm.
pharmacy is growing. The new virus is coming. So where is the logic? That is also with this technology.
Yes, true, true. Prof, since the time constraint, we would like to have your message, as because we always ask our guests that what is your message to the world as a teacher, researcher, trainer, learner, professional, and educator. Yes, please.
What will I say? I will say all your dreams can be achieved. It depends on you. If you want something, you can get it. Before a few days, I was a guest in one called "Is Life Fair?" I will go on this also. Life is always fair, and life is fair, and life is really short. But if you want, as I said, to achieve the dreams, you must fight for that, and you can do that. That is the same with education. I mentioned it few times through my presentation. If you want to be an expert in artificial intelligence, in blockchain, you must learn. So education, life learning, uh, be brave, be unstoppable, because if you stop at the first time, when it don't goes in the real direction, you will don't have success. So your success depends about you. So you will be educated, and if you learn every day, and if you really want to achieve something, you can do. And that is, I have a great professor, Elizabeth, who said, yes, we can, and yes, we can.
Very nicely said. Wonderful message to the world, Prof. Thank you very much for such a wonderful session with you. And I would say, in the last, indeed, blockchain, a new version of technology, and of course, very challenging and technical. So learn about it very well and follow the
Yes,
distinguished
yes,
speaker.
follow, because
Yes.
I can said we must grow like the technology grow.
True, true. So do follow the distinguished guest speaker through her research work, and you can email her for future learning and guidance. She is very generous and always ready to help the people. Moreover, wonderful explanation and powerful content which the great speaker has already elaborated will help you to learn and develop your understanding regarding the blockchain and technology. Take advantage of all the information, important tips and suggestions shared by an expert. That is all we have time for today. Thank you once again, Professor Dr. Neda
Yeah.
Ratković. And also, I would like to thank our audience who joined us. If you have any additional questions about the information shared today, please email to us or connect to the speaker directly through her social media or email address. Thank you all for your support and liking our session. Stay tuned as many sessions are on the way. Please do not miss any session. And till next session, take care of yourself. Bye bye.